Gonna be doing some Reiki this morning. So we'll do some cleansing and clearing before we get started. This is Palo Santo. So if you're holding on to anybody's energy or maybe thoughts, rabbit holes that you get into, you can ask the sage that I'm going to work with and the Palo Santo and the incense to help clear those things from your energy fields. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Everybody survived through the eclipse energies, the full moon energies, the Scorpio energies. That's my pug in the background. He thinks that he's a Rottweiler. This is Horus incense. So Horus is a protector of the etheric and astral fields. He can also help you see more clearly through them. And so if you want to work with him, he would love to work with you. He's one of my favorite. I'm gonna run some selenite over everyone. Are you asking about Horus? If it's Horus, you're asking about, where is he? This is Horus, and it's Horus. Horus. He is the Egyptian falcon, or depicted like a falcon god. He's also great in helping you develop your spiritual gifts. Yes, he's awesome. Hey Marjorie, I put up my Egyptian Reiki video on my YouTube channel, and I channel Horus and Isis and Cleopatra and Ra. And so if that's something that's your vibe or you're interested in, somebody is knocking on my door. Everybody, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Mr. Fox. Okay, thank you for pausing. Holding for me. So anyway, if you want to watch that, it's up on my YouTube channel. If you want to work with Horus, I don't remember the timestamp, but if you want to connect in and feel what that energy is like, that's available. Okay, so this is Florida water. Florida water is a good cleanser and clearer, and it helps protect your energy fields. And so if you want to accept this Reiki, you can say yes. You can say it in your mind, you can say it out loud, you can say it in the chat. Okay, so what I'm doing today, I am channeling whatever people need. It's something new that I'm doing instead of just always like very intentional Reiki. And so we're also working with guides and crystals. And so if anybody has anything that you want me to focus on in particular, it can be chakras, it can be mindset, healing, it can be prosperity and abundance, mother wounds, whatever that is. I will pick some things from the chats, and then maybe if you're going through that too, it will be beneficial for you as well. So if everybody wants to put it in, you don't have to get super personal. It's okay. You can just put like a general statement if you want. Okay, Gabby, you're the first one. So we'll do that. And then everybody, while I'm working on what it is that I'm working on, you can just wait to put what you need help with in the chat, because I won't see it while I'm channeling, and then I feel bad when people are like typing. Okay, so we'll do sacral chakra healing. So our sacral chakra is the emotional body. It's our relationship with self and relationship with others. It's also where we birth creations from. So our imagination is in our third eye, our place where we actually bring things to life, not just babies, but like art projects, whatever it is for you. That comes through your sacral chakra. And so the more that you are in tune with that chakra, the more amplified those energies get. It also helps with emotional processing. And so let's do, who do we want to work with here? Oh, yes. Okay. Let's do, ooh, okay, that'll be fun. Okay. So this is the guide that we're going to work with. This is the Sheikna. And I'll read the bit at the bottom for you. It says, sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So the video that I posted right before I got on here, we actually talk about her in depth, and then she comes in and does some healing as well. And so she comes in to help with your creative expression, whether that's through your voice or your mind, through your soul expression, right? Also, if you're kind of timid about wearing like what you want to wear or saying what you want to say, like she comes in and helps with this, and it's directly tied into our emotions. And so typically with amethyst, we work with our third eye chakra, but I think this will be beneficial for everyone's sacral because imagination and birthing creations go hand in hand. So we are energy in motion. That's your emotions. So the more that you are connected to your emotions and the more that you let them flow through you, the easier it is and the more clarity you have with your imaginative mindscape. Because emotions, when we suppress them and hold them down, they crystalline and harden in our body. It brings up a lot of like stress cortisol. And so the more like emotions just want to be seen, heard, and validated. And so when you do that for them, they flow through so much more easier. And then you have more mental clarity. So if you're experiencing like writer's block, or you just haven't had like a lot of motivation, your emotions a lot of times are tied into that, needing to process. So we are all asking our emotions to run through us. We love them. We love them so much. They're here to teach and show us things, not to weigh us down. So what I'm doing with the Reiki is the Sheikna's energy as well. We're asking that to go into everyone's sacral chakra, and let's do some third eye too. Into your sacral chakra to do some harmonizing and balancing. Not all guides resonate with all people, and that's totally okay. If we're working with a guide and you're like, you can just accept the Reiki healing or be here for the ASMR, that's okay too. Like, I don't work with all guides, so they don't take offense to that. Hey Bryn, I saw you pop in. I hope you're doing well today. We're doing sacral chakra healing. Okay. All right, so hopefully that resonated with people. They like you like the energy. The Sheikna is really cool. Like, she really, if you're trying to express yourself at new levels and like feel very confident in what you're doing, like the Sheikna is great to work with. Okay, so if everybody wants to put what you would like assistance with Reiki, we will go with another one. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. And thank you for the follows and the likes. That helps get more people in so they can enjoy as well. Okay, so let's do root chakra. Everybody can use root chakra. Reiki healing all the time, always. That's our foundation chakra. The more you work with your root chakra, the easier it is for you to connect into the other chakras. Like it's your foundation base. Like that's the most important one. Okay. So we'll do that. I have been working with Archangel Michael for my root chakra. He's a little intense sometimes, but sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need like to pull those self-limiting beliefs up from the root, right? To get them up out of your body. And so I'm going to read everybody the bit at the bottom. It says, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So he is going to come in and help with like imposter syndrome, that self-doubt, feeling of unworthiness, self-limiting beliefs. Swords are representative of cutting to the truth of things. So he basically what is doing is kind of like doing etheric surgery on everyone in your energy field and like cutting the cords of those things. Okay, so again, use your discernment and what you need for your body, right? Okay, so for the crystal, we are going to work with, oh, thank you, isn't it cute with the dolphins? So this is black kyanite. So this helps you connect in with your earth star chakra, which is below your root chakra, which helps you ground in even further. And it helps you like remember like who you are beyond the human body and the human scape, like past what the ego is trying to keep you at. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is when I'm working with I'm gonna cut these away from your etheric. Oh, hey Jenny, happy birthday! That's exciting. I hope you have a really awesome day. Oh, you're the first healer that I've heard work with the Earth Star Chakra. Yeah, I just made a video about it on my main page too, if anybody wants to learn more about it, because it's a little more in depth than what I can do here. But I also talk about the other transpersonal chakras. Like I made one about the causal chakra and soul star chakra and all those, and stellar gateway chakra. I need to make one. Okay, so we are coming in with Michael's energy and cutting away at those things that are no longer serving you. Okay, we're gonna do some plucking energy here. So if you feel like the Reiki is too intense, you can ask it to tune it down. And that's okay too. Oh, thank you for saying that about my energy. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm brushing all of that out of your auric fields. Okay, this is my lovely candle, daisies. So this flame is representative of Michael burning those away. Okay. Right, and then we're going to come in with some Moonkite Jasper. Moonkite Jasper helps us feel really grounded and safe and secure in our reality. If you're a light worker, an empath, sometimes your root chakra is not enough for you to ground. A lot of times, the light workers and empaths that I come across have not spent time in a human body for a really long time, and they're used to being in like a free energy form, or just not in a body that's not as dense. And so working with your earth star chakra is so beneficial. If you want to check out that video on my main page, but like that has really changed a lot in my life. Highly recommend. Okay. I went and I'm looking for a crystal store. Okay. So Jenny, since it's your birthday, what would you like help with Reiki? When I'm doing the in-betweens here, I'm asking the Reiki to come in and give peace and serenity and help your central nervous system relax. Ooh, energy levels. Okay, we can definitely do that. Okay. I don't have the person that I asked before. When I go live, I don't really have a set schedule. I go with the collective energies and my own energy, so it's very random and sporadic. But I do I'm going to start letting people know on my Patreon, like before I'm going to go, so you'll have a notification. Also, there's a Facebook group in my bio. It's called Journey to Awakening with Brittany and Ray, and we put tons of resources. We go live in there. We do a bunch of fun stuff. It's great. But we let people know before we're going to go live in there as well. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed the Reiki I sent you this morning, Sean. I'm glad. Okay, Jenny. Okay, let's do energy Reiki. Let me grab. He's not in here. I gotta go grab him really quick. Hold on. Okay. He said, "Come get me." Let's do Angel Quartz and green fluorite. Okay, so this is Mercury. He is a god. He's a messenger of the gods. Like, he delivers messages. And so I actually did energy Reiki for somebody yesterday, and he came through. So when I think of him, I think of like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, you gotta go fast. like he's speedy. So he said he'll come in and help everybody, give you an energy boost. And I'm gonna read you the bit at the bottom here. It says, open communication, get a weight off your chest, things like that, like energetically, etherically can weigh us down and make us feel heavy and dense, make us feel tired. And so like giving those things over to Mother Gaia also helps. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay, so Mercury is gonna come in and help us here. And then for our crystals, this is green fluorite. Green fluorite is really good for your physical health, like overall physical health. It helps with growth as well. Oh, thank you for saying that about my makeup. I appreciate it. Thank you. So green fluorite is going to be really good for your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and your heart chakra, like those bottom three, and your connector chakra. Who are we working with right now? We're working with Mercury for energy levels because he's speedy. He has that quickness energy. Oh, you're welcome. It's my friend Jenny's birthday. And so we're doing energy for her today. Yes, Mercury for energy levels. sometimes when I'm working with guides, they'll tell me they'll help with things that you wouldn't typically like associate them to help with, but like, you know how everybody has like hidden talents and like gifts, like just like we do. So do they. And so like with Mercury, he's a messenger, but like that's another like skill of his. Okay, so then we're going to come in with this Angel Ore Quartz. Angel Ore Quartz is a really high vibrational, high frequency crystal, and so this will help boost your energy levels up. It's so pretty, right? Also, this is a great crystal if you want to connect in with angels and unicorns and dolphins and whales and your causal chakra. All right. We thank Mercury for coming in to help us this morning, and the Sheikna earlier. And happy birthday, Jenny. I hope you have a very magical day. Oh, you know what? Let's do something else before we move on, okay? This is Angel Ore Quartz, and quartz is an amplifier. So whatever you're trying to bring in or let go of, it will help either way. And if you pair quartz with other crystals, it amplifies their energy as well. Okay, so we're gonna do something else before we move on. So I have a personal unicorn. Unicorns are one of my totem animals, and my unicorn's name is Peggy, and I use this talisman as a symbol of her when I'm working with people. And so what we're gonna ask Peggy to do, since we're in this birthday vibe, we're gonna ask Peggy to come in and help amplify like magic and whimsy today, and help you see into those type of like frequencies and dimensions, right? Like the synchronicities. So we're gonna ask Peggy to come in here and send that to everybody. Yes, Peggy. Peggy loves to laugh. She's a unicorn. She doesn't have wings on the back, but she loves having fun, and she loves laughing, and she loves like inner child type of healing. And so she'll come in and help with those frequencies. So Jenny, make a wish with Peggy. She told me to tell you to make a wish. Wish today, okay? Special wish. And she's gonna help amplify your wish. Yeah, if you want to do inner child healing, trauma is scary, and especially to an inner child. And so like when you're going back in and you're working with them, and so unicorns can, like, even though it's heavy and it's dense, you can come in with a unicorn energy, and then it'll like lift it in a higher vibration and frequency, and it's easier to work with your inner children when you're working with like unicorn energy. Peggy's hair is like rainbow. I know it's like rainbow in here, but it's also rainbow like in the ethers. Yeah, maybe you should start playing with unicorns again. They're great. Diana Cooper on YouTube has a bunch of information about unicorns and angels. Like, I've learned a lot from her. Highly recommend. Okay, what time is it? Okay. All right, so if everybody wants to put their, what they would like Reiki with in the chats, then we will do some more healing. I remember to drink water. Hydrate. Okay, let's do, all right. So we're gonna do Diana. We're gonna work with Diana for willpower and perseverance and like procrastination, like the other end of that, like not feeling like passionate about things or thinking things that are like taking a long time, or needing like that boost, right? Because she's all about focused intention. So think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So she's also about like, let's not do self-fulfilling prophecies by being so stressed about like future timelines and thinking about the negative things, because when you're timeline shifting, the possibilities of things going wrong are just as equal to things going right. But our human bodies, because it's trying to keep us safe, like when we're like in like back in evolutionary time, like we had to think of the worst possible outcome to keep us safe. Like, hey, there might be like a tiger chasing me or something, right? So you're like always on the lookout. But we're not in that space anymore, but our physiology is like default for that. But when you do that, sometimes it becomes that self-fulfilling prophecy. And so like you have to focus on like what you do want to come in, not what you don't want to come in, right? And so like with procrastination, even I'll give you an example. So procrastinating, you say, I am the worst, I always procrastinate, right? Hold on. Okay. Sometimes I have to take a minute to bump people because I want everybody to feel safe in here and secure. Okay. All right. So if you're saying like, I am the worst at procrastinating, I can never get anything done, like, right? That's a very negative wavelength and it eats your energy, right? If you switch that on over to a positive one and you say, I am working on building up my willpower. I'm working on building up my confidence. I'm working on getting things, more things to do on my to-do list done. Like it's those like very slight changes in frequency that can like snowball and propel you into like a whole new life. Like when you focus on, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this to happen, like all those things, your brain literally doesn't hear anything about what you do want. It hears, I don't want blank, and it gives you more of that. You got to switch it out and say, I prefer this, I want this, right? Okay, so that was a long story, but Diana is going to come in and help us with that focus, intention, and perseverance, willpower, determination. Okay, so let's pick some crystals here. Where did my... I am missing one of my crystals. I'll be right back. I have no idea where that went. It's okay. We are going to work with blue adventurine. So blue adventurine is like a leadership type of crystal, and so that doesn't necessarily mean like being accountable for other people, but like being a leader of self. and it helps with willpower and determination. Oh, thank you for the follows. I'll let you know when I do these in the future. So this is blue apatite. Blue apatite is a vision stone, and so it helps you perceive into like your future timelines. It also helps you see more possibilities in your reality. It helps you focus on your dreams and your goals. Okay. We thank Diana for coming in, for that energy, for her focus, intention, drive, determination, willpower. She also, like, if you see that she has like a quiver and bows, like that's representative, like shooting your mark, like being precise. Okay, so I'm gonna come in quickly with this rose quartz for self-love, compassion. So I know this was kind of a quick session here. I'm going to put this up on my YouTube channel later on Soul Harmony Healing. This week it's Wednesday. For anyone that joins my Patreon this week, I'm creating personal Reiki videos for whatever it is that you need. 3-minute videos where we call in a spirit guide and a spirit animal and then do some healing. And then we would love to have you in our Facebook group, Journey to Awakening with Brittany and Ray. And we put in tons of like resources like psychology, spirituality, metaphysics. We go live in there as well. I just did a live on mother wounds and the replay's up there. So if that's something that you're experiencing or healing through, it's up there. And I take everybody through their Akashic records to meet with a past version of yourself to help them heal. And there's a link in my bio to go directly to it, so you don't have to search all through Facebook. All right. Okay, like I said, this will be up on YouTube. If you enjoyed this live, if you got something from it, there's donate tabs in my bio. I have a Cash App and Venmo. It helps me do these more in the future. I also do one-on-one sessions if you want a soul contract reading, Akashic record reading, Reiki, past version healing. I also do long-term coaching, and that's a blend of like psychology and spirituality and metaphysics. And so we get you on the human end and on the galactic etheric end. Thank you everyone that came to join me today. I am very honored that you came to this healing space, and it's not just me healing you, it's also you healing me. And then we're all coming together to help heal the collective. We're all helping each other raise each other's frequency and express more love out into the world. How long have you been doing this? I went to school for psychology, and then I worked in mental health for a long time. And then I worked with a nonprofit with children. And then I owned a business and I owned a doggy daycare for a long time. And then I got more into like the spirituality side of things. And so I've been reading Akashic records for, what year is that? Probably 3 years now. And then I've been practicing Reiki for a year and a half. And then now I'm getting into light codes and light language transmissions. That's what I've been putting up on my YouTube more recently, and doing lives on. So I've been doing that for, that's very recent, the light language and the codes. Do you have private sessions? Yes, I do have private sessions. It's where we connect over Zoom, either a call or we do a FaceTime. And then we do all the sessions that way. And there is a link in my bio, and it says one-on-one healing sessions. And I have a lot of different things that I do, but it's always like a blend of therapy and energy work. Oh, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I'm actually about to go do a energy healing session with someone. I'm very excited. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. I also have lots of resources on my YouTube channel. I talk about soul contracts, Akashic records. I talk about chakras. I also talk about psychology end of things, so like working with your subconscious, mindset shifts, talk about timeline shifting, quantum jumping, and how to do that. And I talk about a bunch of psychology things that can help you with your like human side, and then your galactic, etheric, celestial side as well. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed the energy. Yes, those are all my favorite things too, Jenny. And let's see, if you do want to, like I said earlier, if you want to work with unicorns or angels, Diana Cooper on YouTube, she's great. Amazing. If you are an empath or a light worker, and maybe you have just recently learned that and you need some help with like holding boundaries and shielding and clearing, learning like why we get into like narcissistic relationships with people, and how to better manage your energy. In my bio up there's a class that I taught. It's called Light Workers 101. There's two parts, but they're both on my YouTube channel, but the first one's up there. And I go like super in depth about what empaths are, what light workers are, and how to do those things, because it completely changed my life. Like 1,000%. Holding boundaries and doing clearing and shielding. Yes. Also, let's see. Yep, so I think that's it. My YouTube channel is Soul Harmony Healing. That's all my platforms. So that's TikTok, Instagram, Patreon, YouTube. They're all under the same. And my name's Brittany. my human name is Brittany. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you. That just made my day. I love flowers so much. As you can see, like Celeste back here. Hold on, I'll show you. Isn't she beautiful? So I love flowers, and fun fact, flowers are very healing for your chakra system. If you have bold, colorful flowers in your home and you ask them to help heal your chakras and bring like harmony and balancing to them, they will do that for you. Like they are so wonderful. If anybody wants to learn more, and I know I'm just kind of talking right now, I got like 8 minutes. So if anybody wants to learn about their Earth Star chakra or your causal chakra, I just made 2 videos and put them up on my main page. Those are kind of outside of your, or they're not kind of, but they're outside of your 7 main.